All right, firstly, thank you to everybody who watched and commented on my last post. Loved reading through all of your comments and reflecting on my almost involuntary purchase of the Superpowers Batman toys yesterday. I decided why not pull out the Batman toys I have from Toybiz that came out alongside the 1989 movie. So today we'll take a look at the Batcave playset. So first, a closer look at the artwork on the front of the box. And the back's got a nice diagram. All right, so here's the Batcave out of the box and setup. We're going to be using a later released Batman figure for scale. I do have these guys in box and plan to open them at some point, but not today. So obviously you have this station here where Batman can hang upside down, a la that one quick scene where Michael Keaton's hanging upside down in the movie. You also have this additional crank bar with a rope attached to it that could be inserted here as well, so you can sort of lower Batman down into there. You have some very thin, brittle plastic that make up these platforms and these stairs. You've got two removable chairs and the control panel here. And when you turn this wheel, you get different stills, different pictures from the movie. Up top, you've got a boulder that's precariously placed, but, molded to fit right there, that you can, drop on to the Joker or whomever. There's no lever or trigger to activate it. It's just something you push off. And if you turn the Batcave around, you have some more play features on the back. Flimsy ones, yes, but nonetheless more play features. We got the Bat elevator. We have this really wonky and easy to trigger platform. Could be wonky on mine because it's broken, I don't know. Figure standing or laying there, you trigger it and they slide down and come out there. There's also this jail cell here, which is barely attached on mine. And as you can see, this is cool that it has all this detail, but this is just a piece of cardboard that's pegged to the plastic portion. This is probably the most important movie-based toy line from my childhood. Is the Batcave the best playset? No. Did I have to have it? Obviously, yes. All right, in the continuing interest to cleanse my palate of purchasing this, let's take a look at the Batmobile and the Batwing from the 1989 movie. First, a closer look at the Batmobile. No matter how good or bad this toy was ever going to turn out to be, I was always going to be in love with it, no matter what. But that's not to say it's not without its problems. FYI, I did unbox my movie Batman figure for this because I couldn't resist. The overall design of the car is pretty much spot on with the movie one, except for the glaring problem of not having a roof. This is a convertible Batmobile, but it does make Batman very easy to get in and out. The trunk does open on it, and kind of you can see the axle for the wheel, but I don't know if there's some play feature I'm missing or why that opens. I'm assuming it's just storage, I don't know. Inside there is a sticker for the dash and a lever, like the emergency brake almost, that when you pull it up, there you go, it fires both missiles. I'm pleasantly surprised because I didn't think that worked on mine. The thing I like the least about the Batmobile is when you push it forward, it makes this horrible clicking noise. I thought mine was just broken, but I think that's actually just a feature to make it sound like it's got a loud roaring engine or something. And actually, funny enough, my favorite feature of this toy is the tray that the toy comes in is literally shaped like the armored secure mode that Batman activates in the movie. Now on to the Batwing, which I have to come around here and retrieve because mine stays hanging up on the ceiling right here. I think early on in one of my posts, I ran down a list of my favorite toys growing up. If I didn't say the Batwing, that was a mistake. I should have. This was one of my favorite toys growing up. I played with this thing endlessly. So first off, it is really screen accurate to the best of my memory for being a kid's toy. And it had this Really perfectly placed handle underneath when you were flying it around. The trigger underneath when you pull does that, a la the box art. Batman fits in nice and snug. Just like in the movie when the Batwing goes vertical, it's a perfect shape of the bat symbol. It does have these red suction cupped missiles that you load with these, and you fire with these little triggers. And there you go, the Batmobile and Batwing. Today we'll take a quick look at the Bat ski boat from the 1992 Batman Returns movie. So for the second movie, Kenner got the rights to the toy line. So this is a Kenner vehicle, and I have the Kenner Batman figure as well because the Toybiz version, which as you can see stands a little taller, does not fit too well inside the ski boat. Although if I'm being honest, I kind of prefer the Toybiz Batman, even though the face sculpt on the Kenner one does look a little bit more like Michael Keaton. I cannot stand that there are no knee joints on the Batman Returns figure. So the ski boat itself looks as sleek as it did in the movie. It does technically have two modes that we'll go through in a second. The exhaust or turbine or whatever back here does turn. I don't know why, but it turns. So technically this is the boat or like hydrofoil mode with the 1, 2, 3, 4 foils folded down. And for the other mode, you fold these foils in. I think these flip up, yep. And then underneath there is, well, there are skis that flip down. So it doesn't look a whole lot different, but this technically is the other mode, making it sort of like a Bat snowmobile. Actually, you can do a bunch of silly little different things, like fold these out, and then it kind of looks like a little jet. Now I'm just having fun here. The cockpit does have a decent amount of detail. No stickers on mine. I don't know if it came with any. As I said, despite not having knee joints, the Batman Returns Batman figure fits much more easily into the ski boat. I just realized I lied to all of you. I thought that this rested up a little bit with the Toybiz version, but no, they both fit. So you have two missiles on top here and here that are fired with these little triggers. And back there we got the die-cast Ertl Bat ski boat. I don't think these fire too hard, but yeah. And yeah, so that's Kenner's Bat ski boat from the 1992 Batman Returns movie. FYI, someone left a comment praising the Batman Returns Wayne Manor playset, and I realized I don't have that and have never had it, so I bought one on eBay, and as soon as it gets here, we'll review that too. Hey everybody, so today we're going to take a quick look at the Wayne Manor playset from Batman Returns. I am missing a few pieces, but I do think I have enough of it here to warrant a video on it. There are two other reissues / repaints of this playset. They released one for Batman Forever as well as Batman and Robin. So obviously the exterior is of Wayne Manor. Gothic architecture. So we'll open the playset up now, and I gotta say that my initial thoughts when I first got this and opened it up was I was really pleasantly surprised with the design of the whole thing here. All right, so you have multiple sort of play backdrops with this playset. It kind of zigzags open. So the inside of the first panel here, which is the front facade of Wayne Manor, you have the front doors, an upstairs balcony, and on top you have these two windows, so Batman or whomever can crash through. This second facade is where I'm missing the main panel, which is really hurting the look of the whole thing. But it's a panel with a lot of like ornate wood finish, and there's a grandfather clock that I think opens up, and it's sort of like the secret passageway leading into the Batcave. There's also supposed to be a cable, I think, that attaches there to here, so Batman can swing to and fro. Now if I turn the whole thing around, when you come through that secret doorway that's supposed to be here, you move on to the section of the playset which I'm assuming is everybody's favorite, which is the real interior of the Batcave. Steps up to sort of the control station for Batman. and a lot of little pictures, little stickers from the movie on the computer screens. And the coolest feature of the playset is, just like in the movie, there's this kind of vault that opens up, and inside it shows the bat suit. The whole idea was putting a Bruce Wayne figure in here, closing it up. There's a knob up top here that you pull up and turn, and that spins a compartment around where you could house another figure, so it looks like Bruce Wayne has just emerged all suited up and ready to go. Now, if you close the whole thing up, this is the panel I found most interesting. This back panel is supposed to be a totally different location. This is the frozen over zoo that Penguin makes his hideout in. What I'm missing back here is a railing, and I think a piece of platform that comes undone when you push that. A lot of nice detail back here, and the paint schemes on all the panels are really, really good and all very, very diverse. Off the top of my head, I can't think of any other playsets that have multiple locations all built into one. So I'm pretty impressed with this and very interested in getting all the pieces to complete it. I hate bought something. If you haven't heard me use that term before, I'll just explain it real quickly again. But once in a blue moon, I buy something and I hate that I feel the compulsion to buy it. So I hate bought this. My only reasoning is that I'm a sucker for nostalgia. Michael Keaton will always be my Batman. Do I love the new Flash movie? No, I thought it was decent, but he was the only reason I needed to go see the movie. When I walked into Target, I had no intentions of buying this, but it's an enormous Batwing with a Batman figure, and it's $39, like $40. So why not? This thing is huge. So it's very, very simple. But this would have been my favorite kind of toy when I was a kid. I don't like a lot of electronic features or gimmicks or anything like that. This is just a big hunk of plastic that you can fly around the house or outside. It's got landing gears that fold down and up just manually. It's got some turbines under here. And Batman does fit inside it, but lying down. And it all feels a little cheaper than, you know, the premium toys, but it's to be expected. This is made by Spin Master. Head sculpt is decent. He's pretty posable. And a cloth cape. He literally has to be lying flat. It's almost like a bat coffin. It is way, way bigger than my original Batwing. I have no idea where the hell I'm gonna put this, but it's here now, and it serves me right for impulse buying something this big.